Hi guys, hope you've had a good weekend, even though it hasn't been a very good golfing weekend. This will be my first little advice and tip vlog. I really want to focus on not overcomplicating things, sticking to kind of looking at mid-handicappers to high handicappers. As myself, I was about 18 this time last year, and I've got that right down to around 10 now. And that's really come from not overcomplicating things, just tweaking a few little bits here and there, and really getting to know my clubs better. See what shots work for me, what don't work for me. So yeah, if I can, a few little bits of advice and tips. I'm not going to claim to be a big professional, but sometimes scrap the overcomplicating, scrap tweaking 100 things at once. It's not going to work for you. Just look at a few little parts in your game and your swing and try and really get better at them. And that can really drop you down, you know, from 20 odd to mid-teens, if you like, if that's what you're sort of going for. So first of all, we're going to look at not even getting into the swing, but just the address. And the best example of this actually comes from one of our best friends, Ross, who's 22 handicap. And the address has been a real problem that I've seen in his game, going back to last summer when we went to Portugal. Looking at the videos and the photos back, that's really one thing that he wanted to get better at, and hopefully we're starting to see a bit of difference in that. It's best shown by the pictures coming up now. So we've got Portugal last year on the left as to now on the right. Few things you will instantly see are the hands and the back. So the hands so much more lower last year and the back a lot more bent. Basically just standing a bit more upright in your posture has made it look a lot better. So back last year again, that sort of stance, that sort of bent over look that we have here was making him push a lot of shots, even slice a lot of shots. That's just because he became so restricted. He was bringing the club back round his body too much instead of a straight back. Whereas now, just by standing up a little bit more, he's totally freed himself up more. That's crucial. The driver was actually a club he's pretty much binned for the last half a year, which, when you're mid to high handicapper, that is going to make your holes a lot longer, putting a lot more pressure on your approach shots with the long irons. So he really needed to focus on getting his driver back into the groove. And simply by just standing up more, he has found kind of a new wave with that club now. Playing the other week, he was hitting them nice, he was hitting them straight, which was the main thing. And really feeling more confident in that club again for the first time in about 6 months. So that is really crucial for Ross here. So there we go, that gave Ross a lot more confidence the other day. He actually went on to shoot his best round that he's had. And he really did feel like it was, just from feeling a lot more free, coming from his stance, his posture. So if you see yourself in that a little bit, just try and stand up that a little bit more. Be a little bit taller, think about the straight lines. And that will really help. Ross was really coming down on the inside, which was making him push those shots right, which we don't want. So stand up a little bit more, come through nice and straight, and hopefully knock a few shots off your game.